Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks the State of Our World on Wednesday, October 20th, 2021. What is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three, I'm afraid. Nothing new there. Okay. Major headlines. Striketober. Labor militancy grows as U.S. workers walk off the job and the IITSE members get tentative deal. They're the ones who are fighting the entertainment industry for better treatment. And 10,000 striking John Deere workers demand equitable pay and benefits as company sees record profits. Dire crisis of poverty. New York City taxi drivers launch hunger strike to demand relief from medallion debt. In New York, in order to drive a taxi like the yellow cabs, you have to buy a medallion which you put on your vehicle. But there's no legislation, and they're expensive. There's no legislation to regulate the Uber and the Lyft companies. Don't understand that. Uh, very unfair to penalize the taxi drivers and not regulate the Uber and Lyft people. Meet India Walton, black socialist on Democratic ticket for Buffalo mayor, snubbed by the New York Democratic Party. She's running as a socialist, and I think that's fine, but she is being snubbed, so hopefully she will win. Time will tell. What are some other headlines? Brazil's Senate report accuses Bolsonaro of multiple crimes for mishandling the coronavirus 19 pandemic. I agree. I hope they put him in prison for life. House January 6th committee recommends contempt charges against Steve Bannon. I totally agree with that. Put him in jail for life. Climate and social provisions at risk in reconciliation plan attempt to appease corporate Democrats. Okay, I hope we come to some kind of an agreement. Senate panel ups the Pentagon budget as social and climate plans get sacrificed in the Build Back Better Act. As if the additional $29 billion to the Pentagon. We have enough weapons. We can kill everyone in the world multiple times. Okay. Climate activists start hunger strike in front of the White House. I totally support them. Water protectors shut down Enbridge Line 5 in Michigan. And Enbridge has restarted it. Now, the governor of Michigan has told Enbridge to shut it down, but apparently they don't have any authority over these energy companies. I don't know. So hopefully get rid of all these foreign companies who are polluting all our land and our water. Okay, New York City communities and local officials condemn national grid pipeline and price hikes. Now, this is taking place in New York City, in North Brooklyn, and the pipeline price hike to 2 million New Yorkers' gas bills. And hopefully, National Grid will lose and the people will win. Okay, now, Africa's last mountain glaciers could melt away in the next 20 years, exacerbating the climate disaster. Oh, yes, Africa, we've made a real mess of our world, unfortunately. Over 10,000 children have been killed in or injured in the Yemen conflict. UN calls for a ceasefire. Yemen war is being fought by Saudi Arabia and their coalition, and because Saudi Arabia doesn't like the Houthi rebels who are fighting a war with other leaders. We have to get Saudi Arabia out of Yemen, and our country, unfortunately, is supporting them. Okay, now, time for a break. Hang on. Okay, Saudi Arabia is responsible for this war in Yemen that the United States is backing. The United States has to get out of the war business. I don't understand. Okay, now, 14 refugees have died and dozens are missing in the Mediterranean Sea due to a capsized boats, I guess. People have been fleeing extreme poverty, violence, and the effects of the climate crisis, and they're trying to come to Europe. German humanitarian vessel Sea-Watch led 7 rescue missions on Sunday and Monday, rescuing dozens of refugees off the coast of Libya. All right, thank you, Germany. Thousands of protests in streets of Chile 2 years after historic uprising and 1 month ahead of elections. Yeah, we have to. There's an uprising there because they're protesting their right-wing government, Sebastian Pinera, and his neoliberal policies, and the worsening economic inequality in Chile. Now, we have to help the people of Chile. A while ago, we had a real bad dictator named Pinochet, which our country supported. So hopefully, people of Chile will win. Okay. Central American mothers travel to U.S. to demand action on missing children. Yep. We don't know where they on their way here. Who knows what happened to them with the Border Patrol? I think we have to be accountable to their families. Parkland Massacre victims' families reached a settlement with the school district ahead of gunman guilty plea. That was a few years ago where a student opened fire in the high school and killed a bunch of students. Okay, Texas poised to enact gerrymandered electoral map favoring white and GOP voters. Isn't that sad? And Abbott is going to sign it. We need the Voting Rights Act passed again. Okay, family of Elijah McClain reached a tentative deal with the city of Aurora over the 2019 killing. He was killed because he was just doing nothing, but the detectives decided to stop him, and they killed him. New York City Hall will take down a racist statue of Thomas Jefferson. That's nice. The prominent statue will be removed from City Hall after a years-long push from Black and Latinx council members. This is important. It's hard to keep track of all these statues all over the world, but that's the way it is. Trump sues to block release of documents in Congressional Committee on January 6 riots. He will not win. He will lose. I hope we get to hold the Trump people and all their supporters accountable. Take away all their assets. Okay, now, so that's what's happening in the world. A lot of news. So how about a little music? Let's see. Hang on 1 second. All right, let's sing an old favorite. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take another stroll downtown. Okay, that was part of Irene Goodnight. Just one verse. There are three. So I'm going to stop now. Thank you for tuning in this evening of October 20th, 2021 for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. And in the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the virus is available for you and it's safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th, the Johnson & Johnson one shot. Had two sore arms and I was tired for a work week. That was fine. Anyway, so take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.